Welcome back, Simon Hayes, for the second Mountain Scene web video interview as we count down to this year's local government elections. Everyone knows a big issue that Queenstown faces is the local drinking culture, and Queenstown Police are calling for the resorts bars to shut at 2 a.m. instead of 4 a.m. Where do you stand on the closing times of Queenstown watering holes?
Well, this one's been battered around for years and years. I think central government has really been a bit deficient here in trying to devolve the thing to local government. The issue of alcohol and alcohol abuse is an international problem, national problem, not just a local problem. And whilst I acknowledge that there are some issues, I think that personal responsibility plays a big part in this. And we have to get the consumer and a relatively few number of licensees, I suspect, to take more responsibility for their actions. I'm really quite liberal when it comes to the issue of alcohol, but when it involves abuse and violence for others, or vandalism or littering, I think we should come down on them hard. I think the fines, if they've got the money and the ability to be consuming the alcohol and being in our bars and downtown, they've got the ability to pay the fine. And so I'm not too sure whether we should change the actual closing hours. I think that we should consider a one-way door policy from maybe 2 or 3 o'clock, the hour or two before the closing time.
As far as CCTV cameras go, and having them working in the CBD, what are your thoughts? And if we should have them in the CBD, when should we get them up and running?
I think that they probably are appropriate, certainly for the central part of Queenstown and indeed Wanaka. We've had them before. The issue is that they weren't properly maintained, and I don't know whether they were properly monitored. And to be effective, it clearly needs to be both of those things. And it's linked to the issue of late night revelry. When should it happen? It will happen, it will be contestable, I would have thought, in the annual plan round in 2011.
What's the single biggest issue you think Queenstown faces, and what would you do to sort it out?
I think the biggest issue is probably around leadership. It's around the ability to enunciate a vision for the community and celebrate the things that we do well and see if we can move it forward. It really is about council taking the lead. It's a lead agency for the community in moving forward in both economic development but also social development.
And as a community, where can we improve, and how would you make positive change?
I think all of us should take more pride in what we do, more pride in our community, the way our streetscapes are, general tidiness and all sorts of things. But I think we should also celebrate the things that we're really good at. I think there's a lot of very entrepreneurial and successful people in the area. As a town, I mean, we box way above our weight in lots and lots of areas, and I think that we should celebrate that success. And I think the pride, it's like success, it builds on itself, and I think that we can make this a better place. I mean, it's a fantastic place now, we've just got to keep on working at it and make it better.